Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Salt Lake Bees and the Albuquerque Isotopes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Dennis gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Digging in, Ryan Burke. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the second baseman, Ryan Burke.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Stepping in now, Cam Williams. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Whoa, that's inside.
Two and one now. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Throw won't get him. So Joe Adell bats now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Burke over at second. Williams on at first with nobody out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
None out, runners at first and second. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The designated hitter, July Jones.
So now to the plate, number 74, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the stretch.
Ball at inside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Two and one.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Digging in, Brandon Marsh, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch. And he popped him up. And this will land foul.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So stepping in, Jose Rojas, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in there.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Into the box, Joey Curletta. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Eric Salcedo, as he'll take a look at ball one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field. And this looks to be extra bases as a run comes across to score.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the fourth hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Ben Bowden comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Ben Bowden.
To the plate now, Anthony Bemboom, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away. It's strike one. Swing, and he pops him up. Left fielder coming on. Oh, and this deflects right off him. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first thing. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
At the plate now, Ryan Burke, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Swing and a miss for strike one. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number one. The Bees are out in front, 6-0. Jaime Barria gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Stepping into the box, Eric Stamets. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The pitch.
Get down. 1-1.
The 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now batting, Vance Vizcaino. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Owings.
Stepping in, Chris Owings. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Marsh is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Bees lead it 6-0. So digging in now, Cam Williams, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Joe Adell. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jemai Jones.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 74. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Into the fountain, and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, you just got to tip your hat if you're on the mound. For him to have the ability to keep that pitch fair, that's a breaking ball on the inner half. How many times have we seen that one hook foul?
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Brandon Marsh. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
At the plate, Jose Rojas. That's popped up now towards short right field. Stamets has got it, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The Bees are out in front, 7-0. Now at the plate, Mike Gerber comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Berea, 23 years old. He throws a slider, a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Adele has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, not shortstop, right there.
So coming to the plate, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Todd Zinnigy. And it's fouled away. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. To short, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now to the plate, Joey Curletta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Eric Salcedo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eric Salcedo. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Anthony Bamboom.
Now at the plate, Anthony Bamboom looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-1. Popped up. McMahon has a play. And the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Bees lead it 7-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and now it'll be the catcher, Drew Butera.
The catcher, Drew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Butera, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1 home. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. A rough start to the home 3rd. There's one away.
The right fielder, Drew Weeks.
Stepping up now, Drew Weeks. Here's the first pitch to him. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
In there, 2-1. Here it comes. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Eric. Stamets.
Digging in now, Eric Stamets reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Ball one. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, Ryan Burke.
Ryan Burke.
First pitch coming, here it is.
That's the ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Line drive to center field. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down.
Now batting.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Standing in, Cam Williams. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 6-2 down.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there.
Now
that
batting,
fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Joe Adell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch. So sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Digging in once again, number 74. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The 0-1. And there's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard, but foul. The 1-2. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Vance Vizcaino. First offering on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Chris Owings now. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Now the 0-1. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan McMahon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Ready on 0-2. Right side. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Bees are out in front, 7-0. Tim Melville gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Melville.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Marsh.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. The pitch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems, but trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Stepping in now, Jose Rojas. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Curletta.
Digging in, Joey Curletta. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Eric Salcedo.
So now to the plate, Eric Salcedo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
At the plate, Anthony Bemboom. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Outside, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Burke. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Driven to right field and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Tim Collins gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate now, Cam Williams. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Here's the 0-1. In the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Bees lead it 11-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Mike Gerber.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Striding in once again, Brendan Rodgers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Todd Zinnigy, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Drew Butera. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. To 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Into the box now, Joe Adell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Fielder, Joe Adell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, number 74. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
So he got him swinging. Number 74 becomes the first out of the inning.
Brandon Marsh.
Standing in now, Brandon Marsh. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Bees are out in front, 11-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eric Stamets. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball that time.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes. That's outside.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
A 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Vance Vizcaino. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. Too high, and it's 3-0. Chris Owings waits on deck. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
High in the air out to center field. Adele will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Red Owings.
Stepping in, Chris Owings. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
At the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-2. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Matt Ball is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Matt Ball.
To the plate now, Mike Gerber, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Three and 2 now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
In now, Brendan Rodgers. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Bees lead it 11-1. Striding into the box, Jose Rojas. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. Hit hard to the right side. McMahon fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Curletta.
Now at the plate, Joey Curletta. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
One out, nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
At the plate now, Eric Salcedo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just off the inside corner. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Anthony Bemboom. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Stepping up to the plate, Todd Zinnigy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one. 1-1. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Drew Butera. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marsh will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The right fielder,
At the plate,
60.
Drew Weeks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Weeks.
Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Burke. He went deep back in the 5th.
Ryan Burke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So now to the plate, Cam Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. Too high. Ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Ready now, Joe Adell. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Joe Harvey comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, number 74, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. From the stretch.
Nope, upstairs.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Push softly over toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Jose Rojas, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pops this one up. And this will land foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Bees are out in front, 13-1. Now in the box, Eric Stamets. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hopped up. Rojas over to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Settling in now, Vance Vizcaino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Greg Owings.
So striding in, Chris Owings. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
1 strike.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Ryan McMahon would be next. The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan McMahon. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Joey Curletta.
Joey Curletta.
Now here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Eric Salcedo.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Salcedo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. and it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Popped him up. McMahon is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
Standing in, Anthony Bemboom. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rogers is there, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Bees lead it 13-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Gerber, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
3-2, full count. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Shortstop, Brendan Rogers.
Stepping into the box, Brendan Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Adele is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The third baseman, number 48, Todd Zinagi.
Into the box now, Todd Zinagi. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And he is out at second base, and partner, that's gonna do it for this one.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. they came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Bees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jaime Barria gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Matt Dennis struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.